Before we start today's video, check out our affiliate links in the description down below. These can make some great gifts with the holiday season just around the corner, or even a gift for yourself. It supports the channel at no extra cost of you. Thanks so much. May the force be with you, and enjoy the video.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and there have been a lot of crazy Star Wars movie news and updates and even confusion at that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So, if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost daily. There is a lot of Star Wars news and stuff going around. It can be a lot to keep track of. It's exactly why we are here. Not just to keep you guys updated with everything, but also break it down for you guys and get a better understanding. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Especially with the new Jedi Order movie, there's been a lot of just craziness with that. The head writer, Stephen Knight, apparently being dropped or exiting from the project, and apparently that would mean that Lucasfilm is looking to do a couple of rewrites for that script, which could really, in that, call for some type of delay on the project. As of for what we know right now, simply based off of the industry insiders, rumors, and reports, is that that is not going to be delayed. That isn't really going to have any impact to it, but it's one of those things where it is a little bit iffy. Not just that, but we also have some new updates on James Mangold and his new Dawn of the Jedi Order movie, Dawn of the Jedi movie that was announced at Star Wars Celebration last year, 2023 as well, and how that actually could be up in the running to take over that December slot if the new Jedi Order movie with Rey Skywalker doesn't see it through. So in this video, we are going to be taking a quick read from StarWarsNewsStat.com as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Star Wars movies and the latest setbacks and the future prospects. It's been a quite difficult past week for Disney and for Star Wars, it seems, especially with their theatrical side of things. On Monday, they had to publicly admit that they still have no idea of who will succeed Bob Iger as a CEO of the company, as he is going to be stepping down in 2026. He's still quite some time out, and they still have some time to figure that all out. It's really no rush, but they also need more time to look for outside candidates, people that are just not really all that connected to the company is something that they're looking to do. Of course, regardless, I would say they should definitely have Kevin Feige step in there from Marvel Studios, by which if you are a Marvel fan, we have our Marvel channel linked in the description down below. Aside from that, on Thursday, they had also announced that Marvel's Blade will not be coming out anytime soon, it appears, but there's also been random conflicting reports with that. Now, apparently, it is still on track. That's a whole nother, franchise, of course. That same Thursday, though, Matt Belloni had broke over his newsletter as an industry insider and reporter that the new Jedi Order movie that Lucasfilm had been developing for quite some time with Daisy Ridley starring and Charmin Obaid-Chinoy directing has lost its writer once again, Stephen Knight. This indeed, as I had to mention, has instantly caused a lot of confusion because the last that we had reported here on the channel into those regards is that the final draft of the movie was actually turned in, done, and squared away back in August, and that Stephen Knight was off on his merry way to go off and directing and working on the Peaky Blinders movie over at Netflix. That no longer seems to be the case necessarily. I mean, yeah, he's still, off on his merry way or whatever, but a final draft is something that Lucasfilm may not be rocking with, and that they are actually looking for rewrites actually as well. And so, indeed, the trades as well from other reports have backed it up the next day, and everyone on the internet kind of just crashed in on their bets regarding how long the latest, the latest writer would stay on for this project. Though we haven't seen anyone claim this, we're quite convinced that Knight left the project months ago, actually, probably sometime during the summer, and maybe after he had turned in that final draft is my assumption, as I had mentioned. Like, he has a busy schedule anyway, and that was maybe kind of the deal that they had done with Lucasfilm. He's also, been posting regular updates on his article on the progress of the Peaky Blinders pre-production in the column as well, and to believe that once these, started happening, Knight had already moved away from Lucasfilm's offices, and he was much rather more interested and more busy with his Peaky Blinders movie anyway. The nature of the new Jedi Order movie has evolved a lot over the time. Lucasfilm has really high on it after announcing it during Star Wars Celebration last year in 2023, with Kathleen Kennedy going on the record record saying that Stephen Knight would be delivering a first draft before June, and he did do so. The movie was announced as the next theatrical release, which at the time was December of 2025 next year, but the duel of the Hollywood strikes had kicked in before that ever happened, and Lucasfilm headed back to the drawing board and now have the Mandalorian and Grogu movie being the first movie to be back in theaters for the Star Wars IP in 2026. These are also reports from that time about Kathleen Kennedy needing to get a movie out by December 2025 per Disney's standards if she wanted to keep her job as the Lucasfilm president. That combined with the overall need for Lucasfilm to actually score some points on the theatrical side of things as well, and in competition and in comparison with Marvel Studios and their other IPs as well, may or may not have been one of the main reasons as to why The Mandalorian Season 4 has now morphed into a feature film. Whether that actual story was trimmed down to a 2-hour film, which is something that definitely could be worth it, or much more of a concept of a follow-up to Season 3 just evolved into a feature movie, is something that we just probably never will know. On the other side of the spectrum, Daniel Richman had also posted on his Patreon page giving us a new report late last week that the Dawn of the Jedi movie would be going up into production next year, actually before the new Jedi Order movie does, it seems, which is sometime early in the next year, like in January or February of next year actually. And interestingly enough, that information also leaked to many other sites and reports, but this from the same post didn't. Filoni is, according to Richman, planning another Mandalorian spin-off that would also start filming sometime next year. Whether that's a Disney Plus show or a movie is also one of those things that is kind of up in the air, but some type of other Mandalorian spin-off, he says in his report, is something that they very well would be planning. That's something that we'll discuss and break down a little bit in another future video here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an unofficial Star Wars. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Also, leave a like on the video as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also check out our merch shop. Use our codes ahsoka in all caps to get some cash off of your orders. I also have some Amazon affiliate links in the description down below, so if you're looking to buy something from Amazon, whether it's a gift or something for yourself, check out our available links in the description down below. It helps out the channel at no additional cost of yourself and really means a lot. I'll continue to keep those links updated, so they're always changing. So make sure you check them out for what new products we may have available. With whatever way you decide to support the channel, whether it's simply watching today's video or even purchasing a product, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.